Yo, so listen, man, it's Running Man Rob. And basically, I'm making this video for people who sports betting, they're brand new to the game, you feel me? Or they just trying to make more bread. You dig what I'm saying? Based off of the thumbnail, whatever I name this video, it's pretty much going to be like the principles. Like, these are the main principles of sports betting. If you're not doing these things, then you probably losing money, you feel me, type shit. Most of the people that I know that are losing money, they're losing money because they're not doing these things. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm not even gonna waste your time. I ain't even really gonna talk too much about who I am, you feel me? I don't think that even really matters. I think the information I'm giving y'all, you know, I don't really see too many people doing this for the community. I don't really see too many people trying to really help people when it comes to sports betting. Everybody says the most like generic shit, you know what I mean? And nobody really gives you like the extra information that you would need to really take that small little piece of information they're giving you and do something with it. First thing we got here, man, is the do nots. I got two do nots. All right, if you do not do these two things, you will probably profit. You dig what I'm saying? So the first thing, and by the way, I'm smoking. You feel me? If it's bothering you or if the smoke getting in the camera is fucking with y'all, you feel me, I apologize. Let me know in the comments and I'll stop doing that. But, you know, I just got out the shower. You know, it's my good night blunt type shit. But the do nots, no parlays. You feel me? And I already know that's everybody's style. That's what everybody loves to do. You feel me? They wake up early and try to cook up these 4-leg, 6-leg, 8-leg, 10-leg tickets. You know, everybody's trying to become a millionaire overnight or get rich overnight and all this other shit. And everybody's trying to do it off for $5, $10, $20. My people that's doing it with more than $5, $10, so they betting like $50 on parlays, betting 100 on parlays, like, niggas is losing paper doing that shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I don't know a single person, you feel me, who can show me like their statements and they're like, yo, all I do is parlays and I'm profiting from this sports book. Like, I haven't met a single person. Dig what I'm saying? I don't care about what your biggest hit was. Oh, I hit for 5,000, I hit for this, I hit for that. I'm talking about long term. Most people I know, they've lost way more money than they made. So, you know, the way the parlays are designed, the way the odds are set up, you know, it's meant to give the people what they want, but at the same time, it's not designed for y'all to succeed. You feel me? It's not designed for us to be able to make, you know, a long-term profit, return on income, you feel me, off of these parlays. Like, it's not set up like that. You feel me? They want you to make these parlays. That's why they promote it and they advertise the fuck out of it. That's why they give you these profit boosts. You feel me? You'll notice they're not going to keep giving you profit boosts for single bets. Like, they don't really do that too much. But, you know, when it comes to them parlays, yeah, we'll give you a 50% profit boost if you make a parlay that's plus 500, plus 600. Like, bro, they know that shit's not going to hit. That's what they want you to do. And that's what we don't do over here. You feel me? Over at Sports 7, we do not bet parlays. You know, you can do it for fun. You know, everything's cool in moderation. You dig what I'm saying? It's cool to have a snack here and there. You dig what I'm saying? But for the main meal of sports betting, parlays is not included. You dig what I'm saying? The second thing is no more making bets without research. You know what I mean? So for me personally, I can't really speak for everybody, but for me personally, if I don't look into a game ahead of time, do the research, and I try to bet on it later on just because it's the game that's on, I'm trying to get some action down, like, that's the easiest way to lose your fucking money. You dig what I'm saying? So we don't do that at all. You feel me? Every bet we make, we should have a clear edge, and we should understand what our edge is and why we're making the bet in the first place. You feel me? And it can't be on no bias shit. Oh, I like this player. Oh, I like this team. This team sucks. This player sucks. Like, it can't be none of that. You feel me? Like, we gotta really know why we like this play, and we gotta be able to back it up. And if somebody came to us, like, we gotta almost treat it like I'm bringing this to the bank. You dig what I'm saying? And I want them to give me a loan. You feel me? I gotta explain to them, like, yo, why we are about to bet on such and such and get rich as fuck. You dig what I'm saying? Like, every bet you make, you should look at it like that. Like, you're trying to go get a loan for that shit. You dig what I'm saying? And if you can't come up with enough valid reasons on why this play is the play to put your money on, you shouldn't put your money on it, man. Like, you know, sports is all year round. You got basketball, baseball, football, soccer, hockey. You got everything. You dig what I'm saying? Boxing. There's no reason to force plays, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you might have that urge, you might want to bet, but that's just that dopamine, you feel me? You need to sit your ass down and wait until the next day, you feel me? So we can get busy on a real slate that we could work with, not just some whatever's left on the motherfucking joint. Like, I used to bet on Korean basketball too, you feel me, when I started, so I'm not about to act like I don't know about that. But listen, bro, if you're up at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning betting on Korean basketball, you're deep. You're in pretty deep. You dig what I'm saying, bro? You're in pretty deep. And you need to take that energy and all of that, you feel me? And take it into really taking this shit serious. You feel me? Because if you like it that much that you could do it at 4 in the morning, 2 in the morning, instead of betting on sports and watching Korean niggas run up and down the fucking hoop, how about you focus on, you know, cooking up the game for the next day and getting better odds than everybody else? Because that's what everybody's going to do. Everybody's going to bet on the game an hour before the game, 30 minutes before the game, 20 minutes before the game, 15 minutes before the game. And that's the worst time to bet on a game. You feel me? So real quick, I'm just going to give y'all some good advice. And if you don't take nothing else from this video, this is the best advice I could ever give you. If you bet on your games the day before, I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, you will get better odds than if you took it 30 minutes before the game. You feel me? I want y'all to peep how taking a game at 10 o'clock, you might get something at -3. You feel me? But if you take it 30 minutes before the game, that same -3 you could have got is now a -5.5. You feel me? I've seen it. It happens every day, all day. You feel me? I've watched the lines change. I watched the odds change. Like, take your plays the day before. Put the research in. Take 2 hours, 3 hours of your time and look into your games. Cook your games up. And those should be the only games you betting on. All right? Once again, do not do parlays. Once again, we're not just betting on games because we want to bet on them. If we haven't did the research, we ain't put that time in, then we're not fucking with that game. All right? You need 3 things. The first thing is a bankroll. The second thing is resources to help you cook up your games. And the third thing is a bet tracker. All right? The bankroll is the amount of money that you have to sports bet. This should be, you know, it could be whatever it is, man. Like, we all start somewhere. Everybody loves to come on here and talk about $20, $30, $40, $50,000, $100,000. But in reality, the casual sports bettor is not playing with $50,000, $30,000, $20,000. You know, it's anywhere between $10 and $100. That's what it is. You feel me? That's what a person is typically betting on a specific bet. So with that being said, you feel me? Your bankroll, my fault, I had something in my eye. But your bankroll is basically the full amount of money that you have. Not just the money that you're putting on one bet, but the full amount of money. So let's just say you got $500 for your bankroll. You want to break this bankroll into 100. So what that means is, if you got $500 in your bankroll, you should be betting $5 on your bets. Now, I can understand how you might have $500. You're like, bro, I'm trying to make some real money. With this $5 shit, like, that ain't it. Like, I'm trying to bet more money. I'm trying to make more money. I'm telling you right now, if you got $500 in your bankroll and you bet $5 a bet, you will probably never go to zero again. I know a lot of y'all run out of bread on your sports book, and you gotta put more money on there. You get paid, you gotta put more money on there. You get paid, you gotta put more money on there. I can tell you right now, no bullshit, no lying, no capping my rap. For the past 9 to 10 months, I have not went zero in my sports book. Ever. You feel me? Type shit. Like, if I didn't have no money in that sports book, it's because I took the money off of that sports book and put it into my bank account. I've never lost so many times to the point that I ran out of money. And that was because of the fact that my bankroll management is on point. You feel me? So like I said, you want to take this bankroll and break it up into 100. Now, let's say you're only working with like $100. Breaking it into 100, obviously, you feel me? That's $1 a bet. So maybe we'll do like 3%, which is like $3. You feel me? So instead of doing $1 a bet, you're doing like $3 a bet. But the whole point is, you should have your full amount and you're breaking it down into small micro amounts of money. and this is what you put on plays. If you do it this way, you'll be able to get through those losing streaks, and you'll be able to utilize the winning streaks. You feel me? But most importantly, you'll be able to get through the losing streaks. If you feel me, you betting way too much money and you go through a losing streak, that's gonna kill your bankroll. You feel me? Type shit. Like, that's just what it is. You feel me? And I know people who they'll be playing with $200 and they'll bet 50 on a bet, and it's a 4-leg parlay. What the fuck you doing? You feel me? Type shit. Like, that's the easiest way to go broke. You dig what I'm saying? Like, the whole point of this YouTube channel and these videos that I'm about to be putting out is to help y'all not go broke sportsmen, because I don't go broke sportsmen. You feel me? So if we could do that together, like, that would be great. Yeah, so once you got your bankroll in order, oh, this is another thing. You want to have multiple sports books, and you want to have money on each sports book, you should have a FanDuel, a DraftKings, a motherfucking ESPN Bet, a Bet365, Bet MGM. You should have everything you can have. I don't know what state y'all in, but whatever state y'all in, bro, you should have every single joint you can have. And you should have money in every single joint. Know what I mean? And you want to make sure that you got a unit or 2 units, 3 units, 4 units in each joint. So, for example, if you got $100 and you're betting $3 a joint, you would probably want to have $20 in all your sports books. So that way, whichever sports book got the best line for that game that you're about to bet on, you can go straight to that sports book, put down your unit, and bam, you good. You feel me? Versus having all your money on one, and now you got to take the money off and then try to go put it on another. Nah, just have your money spread out. And that's what we call a bankroll right there. Next thing you're going to need is the resources to help you cook up the games. Now, resources can vary. You feel me? If you don't got money like that, you shouldn't be spending a whole bunch of money on resources. I feel like there's enough free resources that I wouldn't go out there and spending money on resources. But if you're out here and you're really trying to make money on sports betting, this is something you do every single day, and like you love doing it and you want to make money doing it, and this is like how you want to make bread long term, yeah, I would invest in some resources. And there's a lot out there. Some cost money, some don't. If y'all want, just let me know in the comments and I'll drop the different resources that I feel like you guys should have. But I'll just tell you a couple right now. You know, ESPN.com, I'm on there every single day. TeamRankings.com is free. I'm on there every day. You can see a lot of information, a lot of resources on those 2 websites. Then you got things like Outlier, the Money Baller. These things cost money. But having these things in my arsenal, I've been able to be way more efficient with the plays that I put out there and the results that I've been getting. You know what I mean? Everybody thinks they know some shit. Like, everybody thinks they know some shit. But the truth is, we don't know nothing. You feel me? Like, we don't know nothing. Let the information talk to you. Let the market talk to you. Let the sports books talk to you and show you what's going on. You feel me? Because they will tell you. Everything that, like, I'm telling you, bro, the information will talk to you. The sports books will talk to you. The market, the odds, everything changing, it will tell, like, it will literally speak to you. You know what I'm saying? You just got to understand the language. Once you get the language down, you're good to go. And, you know, it's going to take you some time. But, like I said, having these resources is better than going off of the brain thinking like, oh, I know how the Celtics play. I know the players on the Celtics. I watched them play before. I know they can beat fucking Houston, you feel me, type shit at home. Like, all right, cool, that's cool. But, like, did you peep the fact that there was, you know, 35% of the bets were on the Rockets, but 70% of the money was on them? Like, was that something that you seen? Did you know that when the Rockets play the Celtics, in the last 10 games, the Rockets have won 7 of the last? Like, you feel me? Like, these are the things that you want to know. These are things that you want to look into. You shouldn't just be going off of your heart, going off of your brain. You feel me? Take shit like, no. Now, once you got time in, and when I say time in, I'm talking about time in as a sharp handicapper and actually breaking the games down, then that's when you can go and, you know, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do that. But like I said, I don't bet on no games without doing research. And I can't do no research unless I use my resources. And, yeah, so you need your resources. Next thing is a bet tracker. I use Pikkit. 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 And I pretty much can see all my bets on there. I can connect all my sports betting accounts, FanDuel, DraftKings, all them things I said. I can add all them on there. And literally, like, my plays would be live, and I can see every single bet. And I can see the probability of them hitting, not hitting, if they lost, if they won, what they're, you feel me? How many points the player has, you feel me? And all that shit, tell you the time, everything, you feel me? It literally tracks the bet that you got in, but on top of that, you can go and you can look at everything. So you can look at the month, you can look at the week, you can look at the year, you can look at each sport, you can look at each different category, whether it's like money lines, props, everything. Like Pickett, the way Pickett is, man, it's fire. It's a game changer. You dig what I'm saying? Like it's an eye opener, because I thought I was good at sports betting, but then when I started looking at my numbers and my results, I realized, yo, I'm real good at this, and this. But this shit right here, and this shit right here, I gotta stop this. I'm horrible. I'm trash. You feel me? I'm losing money. I'm burning money. And then that's when you make changes. You feel me? Or you make adjustments. It's just when you're more aware. You know what I'm saying? Imagine having a bank account. You got money in there. You're using a debit card, but you're not checking, or you're not able to check how much money's in the account. You feel me? All you could do is just spend this shit. You feel me? And hope that there's enough money in there and that you still got some money left. Like, that's what a lot of people do when it comes to sports betting. They think they're up, or they think they're not doing as bad as they are. But it's like, whole time, it's like, bro, nah, you really been losing a lot of money betting on the NFL, and you need to probably stop betting on the NFL and just bet on everything else, because that's where you lost all your money. It's like shit like that. I can't really explain to you how important it is to have the bet tracker and to be able to look at your bets and look at what you're doing. But if I had to try to break it down into like one specific thing that I think, Pickett basically, like, you can look at the month. You know what I mean? You can look at the month and you can see, like, all right, cool. This is what I'm doing for the month. And one thing I noticed is when I look at months where I lost money, I'll look at the specific days where I lost money, and I will look at the plays that I put in on those days, and I'll notice how I did shit or that I wasn't supposed to. I might have bet on something twice. I might have put more money on it than I was supposed to. I might have had a parlay in there that was dumb as fuck, and I shouldn't even have made a fucking parlay in the first place, but I made it, and the shit ain't hit. Like, whatever the case may have been, you feel me? I'm looking at the numbers, and I'm just like, yeah, this is where I fucked up. You feel me? When you're just betting, like, you got bets on FanDuel, you got bets on MGM, you got bets on here, you got bets on there. FanDuel can't tell you how much money you're down on fucking BetMGM, and BetMGM can't tell you how much money you're down on FanDuel. So unless you got all of this in one specific place, is the only way you're going to know how much money you got at all times, know how much money you got wagered at all times, and knowing what you wagered on, and knowing if you're profiting or if you're not profiting. So, yeah, man, you need that. If you got the resources to help you cook up the games, a solid bankroll with solid bankroll management, 1% to 3%, and fucking what was the other name? A bet tracker like Pickett, bro, you're good. You're good. You feel me? No more parlays and doing research on all plays that you put out. I feel like if any person was to do those 5 things, you would profit. You know what I mean? Like, you would profit long term. It's not even about like becoming a sharp or anything. And I'm not saying that sports betting is easy, because sports betting is not easy. Like, it's just not for the weak. But at the same time, a lot of the issues that come with sports betting is just really discipline. It's like disciplinary issues. Not even disciplinary issues, but like issues that involve discipline. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you just wanting to put in some shit right now, not waiting, not doing the research, not being patient, not being smart, not really thinking, being biased. Just certain things that's like, better. You feel me? You shouldn't make bets with your heart. But people do it anyway. And this video is getting a little long. We almost at 20 minutes, so I'm gonna cut it right here. And I'll start making other videos on these same topics, but really breaking them down like piece by piece. You dig what I'm saying? And if you watch the whole collection of all the videos, I feel like you know, you'll be able to really go crazy this football season. Right now it's 4th of July. We're on the football wave. I mean, on the baseball wave. I had one play in my chat today. I went 1-0, so that was cool. I'm just trying to get money, man. Like, that's it, that's all. And I know that's what a lot of people trying to do. Like, we all just trying to get some money. But it ain't nobody who's really trying to show us the way on how to really go out there and get the money. So it's like, why not teach each other how to go get to this fucking bag? You dig what I'm saying? And do it day by day, month by month, sport by sport. You feel me? And before we know it, we'll be in a point where it's like, bro, we could live off this shit. You feel me? That's all I want to do. That's really all I want to do is live off this shit. So yeah, man, it's Running Man Rah, coming from Sports 7. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a couple different links down in the description, you feel me, for y'all to look into, you feel me, as far as resources. And if y'all want to join my Patreon, y'all can join my Patreon. But other than that, man, we out of here. Let's get some money. Be smart, responsible, gamble responsibly. I'm high as hell, you dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna get up with y'all on the next one.